Good evening, everyone. Hello, my name is Natalie Vestal. I'm the licensed acupuncturist at Red Dragon Wellness Center. And this is an unscheduled live video because I forgot to tell people about it. But we're going to talk very briefly, or at least briefly for me, about what causes aging in Chinese medicine and what we can do about it. Some of you know, if you've been paying attention to our page, that we have been launching some new services related to facial rejuvenation, which is looking younger and feeling younger in Chinese medicine, um, or using acupuncture to do that facial rejuvenation. So we have been launching hair and scalp microneedling. We launched that back in November. We launched facial microneedling and other microneedling in April. So last month, we just got those services launched. And in June, we're going to be launching facial rejuvenation acupuncture, which is using acupuncture and oriental medicine to make us look younger. And it's not just about looking younger, which is what I love about this. It's not just getting rid of wrinkles. It's not just getting rid of these bags under our eyes or our double chins or the deep wrinkles that we have. It's about getting our body into a position where the aging is actually reversed. So it's not just getting rid of the surface level aging. It's actually going into the body and getting it into a position where it can better heal itself, which then makes us look younger. And so I love that it's not just a Band-Aid or a cover-up. It's actually dealing with the root causes of aging. So what are the root causes of aging? What makes us look older? Let's start with emotional trauma. Why? Because I love talking about emotional trauma. If you've been watching my videos, you know this. I believe that emotional trauma, mental trauma are the reasons that we age. And it's what creates our frown lines. What creates the wrinkles around our eyes is when we are too stuck in one emotion, whatever emotion that is. And now someone's going to tell me, Natalie, but what if we're stuck in happiness? Happy lines create lines too. I'm like, yes, they do. But is it authentic happiness, or are we creating a mask to pretend to be happy to make the people around us more comfortable? Either way, we don't want wrinkles from that. So we can help our skin create more collagen, help our skin create more elastin, which helps get rid of those wrinkles, so that we can authentically emote, whether that's, whatever that is, whatever that authentic actual expression of emotion is. So that's one of the reasons we age, is from too much of one emotion, or emotional trauma that taxes our body, mental, emotional, or physical trauma that taxes our body in such a way that our body has to prioritize healing that thing over keeping ourselves young and vital. And so by helping our body heal that thing, because we don't want to do facial rejuvenation acupuncture or microneedling or any of these things when there's another major health issue happening, because we want to take care of that first. But once those major health issues have been taken care of, we can then allow the body and invite the body and help the body to reprioritize our skin, the muscles in our face, feeling our feelings, and processing those emotions, processing the things that made us look older. So, like I said, mental and emotional trauma can age us, or overwork can age us. Really, anything that pushes our body beyond what we can handle in the moment ages us. So with sun exposure, for example, we're pushing our body beyond what it can handle in terms of exposure to sunshine. And then so that sun gets through our protective barriers, because melanin, what darkens our skin tone in summer, that melanin helps protect our body. And so when we get too much sun, when we get that burn, when we get that overdone tan, that traumatizes our skin. And so that trauma has to be dealt with. And it's not a mental emotional trauma in that sense, but it is then a physical trauma that has to be processed and dealt with so that the skin can heal and feel better. So we talked about mental and emotional trauma. We talked about sun damage or environmental damage, because wind can also age us. Changing temperatures can chap our skin and age us. What else ages us? I feel like those are really the two big categories. And it's any time that we are overwhelmed, or that our body is overwhelmed, and we have to reallocate resources to something other than just being young and vital, that ages us. Um, from a Chinese medicine perspective, we also have deficiencies. So where our body isn't getting enough of something, whether that's nutritionally, whether that's sleep, whether that's water, whatever the thing is that we're not getting enough of can also age us. So that's some quick thoughts on the main things that age us. But what can we do about it? Well, first off, we want to deal with whatever the major thing is that is causing us to not be young and vital. But then we can also use Chinese medicine. We can use microneedling. We can use cupping and gua sha to help our body heal the things that have made us seem older. And we're going to talk over the next, I want to say 6 weeks. It might be 5 weeks, including this week, about different things that we can do both in the office that I can do for you, and at home that can help with aging and reducing how we look age wise. Because I think we all know that age isn't as linear as we would like it to be. There are people in their 70s that I know who have more energy than people my age in their 30s. And so it's about keeping us young and vital and keeping our body in such a state that we can have this energy and this excess energy, so that our body isn't just making it through the day, isn't just handling the things life throws at us day by day, but it can go above and beyond and have the strength, the energy, the nutritional capability of taking care of our skin, taking care of our face, taking care of all of our signs of aging. So I just wanted to get on real quick and talk about what we're going to be talking about over the next few weeks. So today we did a real brief for me, just dive in on what causes aging. We're also going to talk about next week about the AccuLift, which is the lady I am learning from. She's phenomenal. Her skincare line, which I've been using, and I literally grabbed my best friend's hand today. I'm just like, feel my face, because my face feels phenomenal. I love it. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the skincare line and what the skincare can do for you. We're gonna talk about microneedling, which we've talked about a lot, but also an alternative to that you can do at home called derma rolling, and what that is, what it does, all that loveliness. We're going to talk about facial gua sha and cupping, which is something that we're going to incorporate into our facial rejuvenation protocols, but we're also going to make that an option that you can do at home. Facial gua sha and cupping is great for excess fluid, which creates that sag, or if that's what's creating the sagging skin. It's also great for muscle tension and all that loveliness, or just, relaxing your neck. Although, let me go ahead and put this caveat in there, and we'll talk about this more when we talk about facial gua sha and cupping. We don't do it over this portion of our neck, y'all. Not here, not here. That can actually literally kill you. Please don't ever do cupping or gua sha over the front of your throat or your jugulars and carotids. If that causes a clot that releases, that can literally give you a stroke. So let me just put that caveat out into the world for anyone who has gotten their tools from somebody else and might actually hurt themselves. Please don't do that. I like y'all too much. I don't want you dead. So yeah, we're going to talk about facial cupping and gua sha, which I'm super hyped about. And then we're going to talk about facial rejuvenation, what it is, what it can do for you, what makes it worth sticking needles in your face to make yourself look younger. So we're going to talk about all of that, and hopefully within the next few weeks, we will have pricing out on what these packages are going to look like, so that you can be prepared, because I don't want anyone surprised by my pricing. So that you guys can be ready when we launch our facial rejuvenation in June, so that you can sign on for those packages. So I am super hyped. Probably a little too excited. I've been playing with my facial rejuvenation toys today, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, any questions, let me know. What do you want to learn about with microneedling, derma rolling? What are your questions about what can I do for your face? What are your concerns on your face? And how can I help you feel better in your skin? So once again, my name is Natalie Vestal. I'm the licensed acupuncturist at Red Dragon Wellness, and we are so excited to be bringing in facial rejuvenation within the next month. I'm a little excited. All right, I will talk to y'all next week when we talk about the AccuLift serums and facial products and all that loveliness. Yeah, have a good one. Have a great night, y'all.